Now I'm going to demonstrate the test for hip extension strength, which is primarily performed by the gluteus maximus and the hamstring muscles. You want to make sure that you have assessed your patient's hip flexor range of motion, as there is a modified test if the patient has significantly tight hip flexors, which I will show in another video. But you want to make sure that you assess that first, because tight hip flexors can affect the reliability and the accuracy of this test. Range of motion norms for hip extension vary, but your text lists 0 to 20 degrees as range of motion norms for hip extension. When I'm looking at testing a grade 5 for hip extension, keep in mind with any grade 5 test, you really shouldn't be able to break the patient out of that position, but especially with this test, as the hip extensors are such a large and powerful muscle group. And because of that, I'm going to apply resistance more distally at the ankle to really assess a grade 5. So I'm going to be on this side for video purposes, but it's better for your testing to be on the side that you are actually assessing. So I'm going to stabilize the pelvis, and I'm going to have you raise your legs straight up as high as you're able. Great. And for a grade 5, I'm going to apply resistance here. And if she's able to hold, that's a grade 5. If she's not, I want to see if she can achieve a grade 4. And so what I'm going to do this time is apply my resistance more proximally above the knee at the thigh. So go ahead and raise as high as you can and hold. And that would be a grade 4. Even if I don't feel a whole lot of yield or give, since again this muscle group is so strong, if I apply resistance more proximally, I would give that a grade 4. You want to be careful not to overgrade the hip extensors. If it's truly a grade 4, you might not be able to break it, but keep in mind where you're applying your resistance. A grade 3, go ahead and raise your leg as high as you can. She wouldn't be able to take any resistance even proximally, or very, very little proximally. Testing hip extension in gravity minimized position, she's going to be side lying, so with the testing leg up. Great. And again, use of a powder board or just yourself to support the weight of the limb fully so they can recruit their musculature this way. So go ahead and bring your leg back through full range, and I'm palpating over the glute max to see if I can feel that contraction. And if I felt activation but didn't see a lot of movement in the glute max, then that would be a trace muscle grade.